Hello and welcome to week 4 of the Bentonville West Football Coaches Corner. I'm here with Coach Brian Pratt. My name is Ben Larson. Coach, talk about last week's game and how everything went down.
It was a situation where we went to go into a really good school, very athletic school, a school that's had a lot of success, a school that last year beat us 60-13 or something. So we felt like we had a little bit to prove, and we went over there, I guess, with a little bit of a chip on our shoulder and wanted to come out and play well. I really think that at the first of the game, it was hard for us to get in any kind of rhythm, and we struggled a little bit early. But once we were able to get into a rhythm, I thought our team played really well. The last drive of the first half, we went, 65 yards in 30 seconds and scored, which put us within 3, and it kind of a little bit of a backbreaker for them to give up a touchdown. I don't know, in that short amount of time when they thought they were going to go in up by 10. So really proud of the way our kids came out in the second half. I think right now we've scored 140 points in 3 games, and 68 of them have been in the third quarter, which means we come out really good at halftime, and that's the most important we think the most important drive of the game is the first drive of the third quarter, and we're 100% on that in 3 games, and we've gotten 3 wins, so really pleased with where our team is right now.
Who are some players that stood out to you against Muskogee?
I thought our defense played well. I thought we had several on there that really excelled. Our team MVP this week was Kendall Young. Kendall had a safety, several sacks, forced fumble. Just played really, really well, played with a lot of energy, a lot of effort, and he's always very physical. Our defensive player of the game was Hunter Swoboda, a kid that's coming back from surgery on his ankle over the summer. Both his tibia and fibia broke, and he's got about 12 screws, I think, in his ankle, and he's about 75%, played really, really well, and led our team in tackles. Our offensive player of the week was Jackson Prince, and Jackson continues to grade out very high and do everything we ask him to do. He had almost 100 yards receiving, and when they were trying to shut down Jaden, him and Stephon Banda definitely come through and made some big-time plays. Our special team player of the week was Will Jarrett because of his punting. And several times he punted, and they had no punt return yardage. And anytime you play a team like Muskogee that puts back a really good athlete and you can hold them to no yards returned, that's a really good job by not only your punter but also your punt coverage team. So really pleased with the way those kids handled and handled themselves and come out and get a win on the road, which is our first road win of the year. And really pleased with that and excited about what the rest of the season holds.
So non-conference, you were perfect, 3-0, and now we got a conference game against Van Buren. Talk about Van Buren a little bit.
Well, those non-conference games mean absolutely nothing. And right now in the paper it shows everybody's conference record is 0-0, and that's what the most important thing is for our team to realize. Even though we're excited about those 3 wins, they really are meaningless wins in the whole scheme of things. They don't have any implication on the playoffs or where you're seated at or anything like that. So we know that we're starting a new season now, and the most important season, and so we're going to come out and hopefully play well. We have another road trip, another tough place to play, and as we go play against Van Buren, who are a big physical team. I mean, up front, their offensive line will be as big and physical as anybody we play. Got a really good running back that's ran back a couple of kick returns and very explosive. We'll have to make sure that we continue to get better each week. And if you notice anything about us, we say we want to be 1-0, and we've been 1-0 3 times in a row now. We want to continue that, and that's the trend that we're trying to put through for the season. So very important game for us to start off the conference play with a win. This was our first win last year, and in the history of the school, we're hoping it's our first conference win in 2008 or 17.
Good deal. Well, that'll wrap up week 4 of the Coach's Corner edition. My name is Ben Larson. This is Coach Pratt. Thanks for tuning in.